Hi everyone. I was really excited about the response that I got to the spoon theory video that was posted a little while ago. And it got me thinking about something else that is related to our recovery and having folks understand what often happens when we have a low spoon count. It's not just about the fact that we've got fewer resources to draw on, it also impacts our response. So the thing is that if I am having one of those low spoon days, and I will post the link to the video if you missed it so you know what I'm talking about. But what it also means is it impacts our resilience. So when we do work when we're well to build up our resilience, part of that is to literally build a muscle so that we've got the flexibility when we've got a low spoon count to have slightly more resilience. But the thing is that our resilience and our ability to adapt is very much lessened when we are in a place where we don't have as many spoons as we would like or we would need to function normally. And so the thing is that what happens with us in terms of our response, think about when you're in a good space. And if something comes up, a thing that you've planned, you can literally roll with the punches, right? Okay, this didn't work. My expectations, that's fine. Wide open. What's the other possibility? And that ability to reframe and bounce back is much easier, again, when there's a lot of spoons in our drawer, because literally that response can actually cost us a spoon or a portion of a spoon. Well, if you've got a full spoon drawer, you're golden. You can do that. We take it in stride. We normalize that as I'm just easygoing, or I'm adaptable, I'm flexible. When we're in a place where we've got fewer spoons, we're having to strategize where we place them, which again also takes some energy and some spoons. And we've kind of got them invested in a way that, again, doesn't allow for the same kind of movement. So what often happens, and you may see this when someone is not at their optimum mental health, again, may not be in full crisis, but it's definitely, taken to the next level in those cases where we aren't as flexible, where our response to a change of plans, something going sideways on us, is a lot more intense. It's a lot more rigid. It may, in your perspective on the outside, be a lot more dramatic or reactionary. That's, again, because we have fewer spoons. And as much as we may have done exercises and work to build up our resilience, that resiliency gives us a little bit more wiggle room, but it's not everything. And so that's why we do need to do work as best as we can while we are well to kind of give us that wiggle room. But that's also where we need the space for both self-compassion and compassion and empathy from others regarding the fact that if I'm not in a good space and I don't have all of my spoons, then guess what? I am literally going to have what some would call a shorter fuse. I'm going to have less flexibility or adaptability when things change and go sideways. And again, that's not a reflection on me and my personality or my characteristics. That in many cases is, again, for those of us with lived experience, about how many spoons we have in the drawer. So something to think about in terms of the implications of spoon theory, and again, a way of being able to both monitor yourself and be aware and empathetic to those around you. If you see how someone may not be as flexible when things change, a little shorter fuse, find out if maybe their spoon count's a little low, because that could probably be the reason. I know for me, my lived experience, that is one of the first things that goes. It's often one of my first indicators is how short is my fuse, how resistant am I to other outcomes, other opportunities. So just a little add-on to the spoon theory and something to think about to help you identify the usefulness and the impact of spoon theory in your life. Take care. Bye-bye.